Okay, I believe this is the same ceiling tile. I'll look at my pictures. What we've done is, see where the spot is? It was on that second one over right there. You can see a little indication right there on the corner. That's the same, when I looked at my pictures, exact same spot when we fixed the stuff before, because we're not really seeing anything inside there. This one over here, we've done the same thing. That's the, I mean, it looks like they've never changed the ceiling tile. It's not wet. We put a meter on it. There's no moisture on the, you know, it's just an old stain. So what we've done is we've spun this. We're going to spin this one around. We're actually going to move this one over to this spot just to see. Okay, Ocala Ale House. This is the other end cooler. You know, we had leaks over there. They said nothing's happening there. And we had leaks at the other end of the building on the little cooler. Now I'm up above the big walk-in cooler over here, and I get in here, I see where somebody's got towels and stuff. The Freon line is sweating like crazy, but that wall right there, that's where that scupper, that's exactly that scupper that I showed you outside. It's over full, and it's going around it. It's flooding around it. I mean, obviously that Freon line there is sweating like crazy as well, but they got towels running all the way over there, and you can actually see how wet the wall is here, where it's soaking through the wall right where that scupper's at. I mean, we need to make those scuppers bigger. I don't know what else to say. You know, you let somebody else do another roof system on it, and all they did is tuck their system inside that scupper. So the only way to do it is to take that whole thing out and, you know, and fix the complete system right there. Okay, back up on top. Scuppers, he just cleaned that one out, cleaned this one out too. We actually got to go out on a ladder, take the thing apart, because it's completely full of the pine needles. Let me let's get that way. We'll get here in the shadow. Right. Okay, this is what we got. You got the scupper. They put the new system. They put the new system on here over the old system. Made this hole smaller. But the only thing they did to flash this is tuck this roofing material up this far. I don't have a big hand. The water gets this deep. Runs right behind there. I can stick my fingers behind the roofing system. And they get plugged up. The leader heads get plugged up. There was nowhere for the water to go. I mean, we're going to keep having problems with these things unless we open this up and put a proper leader head out there and a proper downspout. The one he's working on that was actually leaking. This one here, this one didn't have a overflow in the side of it. He's putting an overflow in there, so this thing actually had to fill completely up. That's the reason it ran behind it so easy. He's sealing all around the thing up there, and he's cutting a overflow in the side after getting it all cleaned out. Still got the other one to do yet. Okay, back at the Ocala Ale House. Somebody's here, some maintenance guy or something, is talking about he's wanting to close that hole up. I told him he can't close that hole up on the side there. That's an overflow, which you can see that one's full again. The leader heads are full of trash again. You see it sticking out the side right there. Can you see that? The pine needles and stuff. It's not adequate drainage. This one over here, that one over there, look down there. That one down there has got so heavy that it's pulled it off of the wall because it's full of stuff again. Look at this one here. You can see where it's running down the wall again. See where that's overflowing? They're not draining correctly. And the leak that we have right now, in the cooler, the walk-in cooler's right over here, almost identical to where that is. We're gonna go up there and check it out, but more than likely it's overflowing again. Okay, we're outside now. This one's not actually leaking, but right now As you can see, you see the water coming out that little overflow that they cut in the side of it, running like crazy. I'm gonna follow that pipe straight down here. Nothing coming out of there. I mean, there's nothing. There's water on the roof, but no water coming out of the pipe. You hear him banging on that? That's full of water, because you hear the sound of a hollow sound or not. So, we're gonna clean them out, but we really need to put an adequate size pipe to get the water out of here. Okay, this is the one that I just showed you downstairs, the overflow. This is what they did. This is how big the hole used to be. Right here, this was the old hole, which it wasn't wide enough, but at least it was tall enough. They've, decreased the size of that by almost 3 inches. And basically all they did is just filled this up with caulking. And in the corners, it's not sealed to nothing. This sleeve that they have here. The box is not made correctly, because they're supposed to be, basically what it is when you see a scupper the way or a leader head when it's made, it's flat on the back, the front comes down, and then it comes at a 45 into there. So now the water sets in there. That's about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches deep. The water setting in there. That's with no trash. The hole that you have draining out of there is 2 inches by about 3.5. That's all that's getting the water off of this roof. And then they came back and they cut a little hole in the side of it because they were having problems. We just need to fix it. I mean, instead of, me keep coming back here, charging you each time, we need to fix it right. Each one of them, Like I told you in one of the other videos, never in my day have I ever seen a scupper, a leader head that had covers on them. That was somebody's handyman ideal something. Definitely not something I did. They're on their second bag of trash again, coming out of these leader heads. You see it right there. That's the second one they filled up. That's about halfway right now. There's just no way for that. Down here we got a 6-inch pipe to go into, and if we did a 6-inch square like we normally do on all the other ones, it'd drain. That box, we need to make the leader head to where it actually is not flat or level inside there, so it should actually drain out. You can see it now, just starting to run out of there. It's full of water. It's about to get it unplugged right now.